Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black trunks with red trim. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, he weighed in at 156 pounds. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter with an MMA record of 3 wins and 2 losses. Representing Gracie Baja and fighting out of Batesville, Arkansas, Wes Sharp. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black trunks with green trim. At 5 feet 11 inches, he weighed in at 155 pounds. A freestyle fighter with an MMA record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Representing Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu and fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, Bobby Galluzzi.
Thank you very much, Michael Kelly. Matt Thomas, third man in the cage, and he'll bring the 2 fighters in for their final instructions. Wes Sharp, Gracie Barra Club, Batesville, Arkansas, Bobby Galluzzi, Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, and they have produced a number of great fighters, Rick. He's fighting and representing Memphis, so this one should be a lot of fun. 2 veterans.
This is going to be a technical fight. Both guys coming in with solid jiu-jitsu.
And when I say veterans, I'm talking age, because again, these 2 have combined for only 8 fights. Round 1, here we go, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds.
I think Sharp's going to look to try to get this on the ground real quick, and I know Bobby wants to stand and throw some hands.
A couple of lefts by Sharp and then a left by Galluzzi.
Sharp's using that reach advantage with that big, long left jab. Switch stance. Hit him with a little right, didn't have much power behind it, but it landed on Galluzzi's chin. Keeping it at bay with that jab. Sharp is throwing that jab out there, man. It's landed. It's working good. Big leg kick. Oh, hit him with a left. It's a good little stand-up exhibition from 2 jiu-jitsu fighters.
Absolutely, the 2 showing their boxing skills, and now Galluzzi says the heck with that. Let's try to get this one down to the ground.
Yeah, he'd had enough of that left jab.
Keyword being try. Right now, boy.
He's got him right here. Oh, wow, Wes Sharp with a good balance. Kind of comes out of it.
Wes Sharp really showing his strength. He is in amazing shape. There's a couple of lefts to the ribs of Galluzzi. Galluzzi with the knee.
I think Wes has changed up his game plan. He wants to stay on his feet. He hit Bobby with a good left, kind of breaking up from that right there.
Minute and a half into the first round, and a lot of punches being thrown by both fighters.
What these fighters have to be careful of is one's 30, one's 40. It takes a lot of energy to be doing what they're doing. This is when the gas starts running out.
Third is a charm there for Sharp as he tried 3 straight left hooks and he connected on the third. Another left by Sharp.
Wes Sharp's hitting Bobby with some good ones. Bobby wants to get this to the ground.
He is really having a tough time getting into the ground because of the strength of Sharp.
Kind of just locked up.
There's
right
a knee
now
by Sharp. And now Matt Thomas will break up the 2 with 45 seconds to go in the first round. And
I think that might have been just a bit low on Wes.
And Thomas will give Wes Sharp up to 5 minutes if he needs it. And Wes Sharp is going to take a knee.
That's the only bad thing about throwing so many knees to the body. 1 or 2, you throw a couple knees and your leg gets tired, and that third one usually comes in low.
And now the warning from Thomas to Galluzzi. No point was taken away, nothing like that. But again, if it happens and he stops it another time, point will be deducted.
Galluzzi looks very composed over there. Looks almost like he's in a trance.
I think he's trying to figure out his opponent as well. Maybe Sharp's strength has surprised him a little bit because he's tried a couple of times to get this down to the ground, and he's been unable to do that.
I think we're about ready to continue here.
Sharp says he's ready. Here we go with time winding down in round number 1.
Up kick. Good boxing by Bobby. In and out, in and out.
Another left by Sharp. Under 30 to go. Oh, big knee by Sharp, and he followed up with the right.
Oh, yeah. He's picking apart with those jabs and setting up everything else with that big, long left jab that he has. Now he switched stances. He's back to right.
10 seconds ago, first round. The two continue to throw punches and kicks. A wild right misses by Sharp, and Galluzzi takes him down. And that'll do it for the first round. So Galluzzi finally able to get it to the ground, Rick, but too little too late.
Yeah, too little too late. Usually a takedown like that has no bearing whether or not on the scorecard.
Both fighters throwing punches, throwing kicks in the first round. It only went to the ground in the final moments. Does the strategy change now for either one of these fighters here in round two?
I think it does. I think Wes Sharp's first strategy before he started fighting was he wanted to get it to the ground. But once he saw he was actually taking on Bobby Galluzzi and hitting him pretty good and you know, had the advantage, he stayed up.
Matt Thomas telling both fighters to keep the knees clean, and here we go, round number two. Again, we had the warning with the low blow from Galluzzi, where Wes Sharp apparently hit where you don't want to get hit. There's a nice leg kick by Sharp. Galluzzi misses with the left.
Sharp is looking sharp.
He is.
He's in and out, got good head movement.
Got caught there.
He's got a decent reach, and when Bobby comes in to throw the exchange, he kind of hits him with that left as he's kind of ducking out.
There's a little blood on the back of Sharp. I'm trying to find out or figure out where that came from.
Got to be from Bobby when he grabbed him, when he took him down. Bigger uppercut missed by Sharp.
Galluzzi stalking Sharp. Oh, he got him with the right there.
Got him there.
Definitely got him with the right. There's the knee.
Coming with the takedown.
Again, still
got
struggling.
him.
He finally got him down, though. Boy, oh boy, what a struggle with the strength of Sharp.
You know, he wasted a lot of energy trying to get him down those few times before in that first round. But in the end result, put him on the ground.
All right, so now you're Wes Sharp, Rick. What are you trying to do here?
It looks like he's trying to set up some submissions, get his head off that cage.
And again, trying to keep Galluzzi at bay with those knees. Doing a fairly good job, but now Galluzzi's down. Trying to somehow get a full mount here, but it's not the easiest thing to do here against the very game Wes Sharp.
No, you could definitely tell Wes Sharp has some good jiu-jitsu skills. He's not, and he's about to reverse him.
And both fighters back up to their feet.
Sharp's got somewhat of a guillotine locked in on Bobby. Uh-oh.
Now back down.
That is, he doesn't have the chin. He doesn't have the chin. I can't tell. It might be in.
Minute to go. Round number two. He's trying.
The chin's not in, but still, it hurts. It's right across his face. He's going to slip his head out.
And he did. Galluzzi able to get out of it. Under a minute. And a kick, the up kick from Wes Sharp.
I can't believe Galluzzi let him up right there. He must know that Wes Sharp's too tired and think he was getting the better of him standing up. Wes Sharp's dead. He is absolutely gassed.
A big right by Galluzzi.
I think the tides are about to turn here, Greg. Galluzzi hit with that right.
And down goes Galluzzi down goes Sharp, I should say, with Galluzzi on top. But there's only 17 seconds to go in the second round.
Doesn't matter. He hit him with that hard right. Right now in Wes Sharp's mind, he knows he's tired and he just got hit with a big punch. Now he's on the ground. So when that third round comes around, you're going to have to see what kind of heart he has.
Now, Galluzzi definitely the one that is bleeding right now, but we are definitely going to a third and decisive round. about the age of Wes Sharp, and again, Galluzzi's 29, 30 years old himself, but Wes Sharp's 40 years old, and he's in incredible shape. But the energy that was spent in that second round, I mean, you wonder if he'll have anything left here in round 3.
I think his energy is done. He looks dead tired. His shoulders are slumped down. He's a little wobbly on his feet right there. That's not a good sign.
Well, we'll see if Galluzzi can capitalize. He kind of took over that round late. And if it goes to the scorecards, was that enough to win the round from the judges? Jeremy Bird, Scott Cardo, and Tony Martin will be the ones deciding the fight if it goes to the cards. Round number 3, here we go. Lightweight division battle. Wes Sharp in the black trunks with the red trim. Bobby Galluzzi with the black trunks and the green trim.
Biggest shame. Bobby's looks like he's got a little pep in his step.
And quickly, Matt Thomas breaks up the 2.
Yeah, that wasn't close. He hit his leg on the side. No, he didn't even hit him there.
Okay, and they're going to get them back together, and here we go. I was surprised that was stopped.
Well, from Matt Thomas's viewpoint, he looked like it was a low blow.
From his angle, right.
Yeah, but it hit right on the outside leg of Wes Sharp.
Galluzzi stalking his prey. Let's see what Sharp has left in the tank. Nice left with the leg there. Kind of a side kick.
Sharp's got a little left.
He does. He's fighting hard.
Got a little fight in him.
Now he's a warrior.
Drilled him with the left.
Galluzzi missed with the overhand left as Sharp able to duck out of the way. Now Galluzzi takes down his opponent, both on the knee.
Looking for a choke, looking for a choke. Oh, he's got it in. He's got it in. It's Darce choke. Oh, no, he's spinning around. Big knee coming.
There's the knee, right on cue.
Looking for it again.
Sharp kind of getting to that turtling up a little bit. Now, what's Galluzzi working on here, Rick?
Well, he's just trying to get him over on his back so he could looks like he's trying to mount him up.
Approaching a minute and a half to go in the third and decisive round. Some strikes with the left hand by Galluzzi.
In my opinion, Galluzzi should have stayed on his feet. He had him the whole way standing up in this round. You know, he's getting points right now, delivering a bunch of punches.
Well, Sharp with a couple of lefts from his back. Another one. More blood coming from Galluzzi. Boy, Sharp showing his strength and his...
I thought Sharp was kind of almost transitioning into an ankle lock, but Galluzzi stopped that quick and throwing some hammer punches down on Sharp.
Under a minute to go in the third round. I've been very impressed with Sharp. I thought, like you thought, that he would have no energy at all here in the third round. He's hung tough.
Oh, yeah. He is going to be out or just spent after this round. But, yeah, he definitely surprised me. Right now, he's just holding on for dear life onto his head, trying to keep Bobby Galluzzi from posting up and throwing more punches.
Galluzzi with a... attempt to try to get some... He's trying to get a full mount in there. He gets flipped over a little bit.
They almost got it. This is probably how the fight's going to end right here.
10 seconds to go. More strikes from Galluzzi. He's definitely been the more active fighter here in the third round. But this one will go to the cards. And a good effort by both fighters tonight. They put on a good show. Wes Sharp, Bobby Galluzzi. Who do you think won the fight? And we'll get your...
Too close to me. If I had to judge if Bobby Galluzzi came out on top, he was more active at the end of that second round and into the third round. I think the judges are gonna play on that.
All right, we'll send you inside the cage, and Rick will talk to the winner. We'll take a break and come back with that decision right after this.
Put your arms out front, lean side to side. They gon' be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride. Ain't nobody fucking with my bro from Morningside. He go by Bubba and he hit that death like thunder. Okay, I ain't from Dallas, but I need town boogie. I show my moves on to everybody trying to do me. I lead the functions and all the ladies trying to screw me. Now you just do you, and I'ma do it. Niggas love to hate, so they try to shoot me. Bitches be stuck to me, I think they try to glue me. I make the party shine bright when it started gloomy. This beat was bubble gum, so I had to chew it.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck,
69 years of age combined between these two warriors. The 40-year-old Wes Sharp, the 29-year-old Bobby Galluzzi going the distance. Three-minute rounds in amateur MMA, and they put on a show. Galluzzi looked to me like he got the better of Sharp, although early on it was a different story. But Wes Sharp showed a lot of chutzpah, as they say, hanging in there at the age of 40 and going great. Let's see if the judges saw it the same way as myself and Rick McCracken. Let's get the official decision as we go inside the cage to Michael Kelly.
Taste me how to dud, taste me how to dud, taste me how to dud, taste me how to dud.
All my bitches love me, all my bitches love me, all my bitches love me. You ain't with my dirty.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the V3 cage, we go to the judges' scorecard for the decision. All three judges scoring this one for your winner by unanimous decision, Bobby Galluzzi.
And the judges did see it the same way we saw. It doesn't take away the game effort by Wes Sharp, although some fans disagree with the decision. Sharp loses the fall to 3-3. Galluzzi with the win improves to 3-1.
Your winner, Bobby Galluzzi. You guys went at it right there, man.
Yeah, we did. That was a hell of a fight, man. That was a good time. I hope everybody else enjoyed that also. I know I did. That was a good time.
Oh, you enjoyed that? You enjoyed that first round?
That was a good first round. Oh, you mean the one where he popped my nose and it was bleeding?
That's exactly what I mean.
I was just happy he was below my eye. You know, let me keep fighting, ref.
You guys went back and forth, and it looked like you kind of started gassing out in that third round, and you just turned it on when you guys were standing up. Is that kind of what happened?
That is exactly what happened, man. You know, you get to the third round, and that's what the training camp is for. You know, in training, by about the time I got to that tired, I had at least 3 rounds left, you know, with a fresh guy every time. And that's how we've been doing it. And so I knew it's only 3, nothing.
2 more, huh?
That's right, yeah.
Everybody, your winner, Bobby Galluzzi.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Bobby Galluzzi. We'll take a short break, come back with more right after this.